Hey, my name's Nick. Today we're doing a beginner series for the legs and the hips using TRX straps. We have 4 movements to cover today. I'll be showing you both a beginner version and a slightly more advanced version. So let's take a look at the setup and then get to it. Setting up your straps today, you want them to hang at about knee height and ideally with space on both sides of your anchor so they can swing freely. Once you have your straps set up, let's take a look at what we're starting with. We're beginning today with squats. Find your starting position by stepping your feet hip distance apart, your toes slightly pointing out left and right. Stand straight up and down and hold onto your straps, lean back until your arms are straight. Bend the knees as you inhale and exhale, stand all of the way back up. To make this more challenging, keep your elbows bent through the movement, taking more weight into the feet. Inhale on the way down and exhale on the way up. If you want to make your squat more challenging, practice a more advanced version by lifting one leg off the ground, shifting the other leg to balance right in the center of gravity. Keep your leg off the ground, lean back, bend your knee on the inhale, and exhale all the way back up. You can also practice this version with the elbows bent, making it more challenging still. Inhale on the way down, and exhale all the way back up. Between each round of squats or pistol squats, we're going to rest in Uttanasana in a forward fold. Step your feet again, hip distance apart, this time with your toes, your knees, your hips all pointing straight forward. Fold forward, bend your knees as much as you need to bring your hands flat down to the ground and relax your neck so you can look up at your belly button. You might notice a tendency to lean your hips back behind your heels. Try to avoid that. Lean forward, take more weight into the front of the toes while maintaining relaxation at the neck. Pause, hold, we'll breathe for about 5 breaths. Stand all the way back up, shake it out, and come back to squats. After squats, we're going to be practicing lunges. Find your starting position by standing straight up and down, holding on to your straps with your elbows bent. Inhale, step 1 foot back, drop the back knee to the ground. Try to keep most of the weight over the front leg using your straps for balance as you stand back up. As you step back, you might notice that your front knee tends to buckle in as you lower down. If that's you, pay attention on pulling the knee to the side as you stand back up. We'll practice both sides. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up, and switch legs. If you want to practice a more challenging version of lunge, step away from your anchor, step your foot into your strap, turn away, facing away from your anchor, balancing on your front leg, hand on the wall for balance, or a chair is fine. Inhale on the way down, and exhale on the way up. Just like with our other lunge, make sure that your knee, your heel, your toe all track forward as you bend them. Don't let the knee buckle inward. Between rounds of lunges, we'll take a break to practice dancer pose. Defined starting for Natarajasana. Lift your palm face up, thumb pointing out to the side. Reach your hand out and down so your thumb is still facing back behind you. Lift your leg, bend your knee, grab the inside edge of your foot and send your knee back behind you. Keep your chest lifting. Totally fine to use a wall or a strap for support. Hinge forward while kicking into your hand. While holding here, focus on your breathing, your balance, maybe even engaging through the core by rolling your hips backwards. We'll hold and breathe for about 5 breaths. Rest, shake it out, practice both sides, and come back for more lunges. If you're having trouble grabbing your foot in Natarajasana, totally fine to use a strap. Lift your leg, take your strap around the top of your foot, top of your ankle, grab your strap around the outside of your leg, and send your knee back. Same idea, hold on, balance, hinge forward, kick into your hand, kick into your strap, focus on core engagement as you hinge forward. Again, we'll pause and breathe, hold, rest, and come back to lunges. Moving on, we're going to be practicing lunges to the left and the right. Find your starting position, step your feet out wide apart, hold a handle in each hand, lean back into your straps. Inhaling, drop your hips down to one side, keep the other leg straight. Exhale all the way back up. Change sides, inhale down, and exhale all the way back up. Things to pay attention to here. Make sure that your knee is pointing and tracking in the direction of your second toe. Don't let your knee buckle in as you drop your hips down. Pay attention, pulling the knee to the side as you drop down towards that hip, towards that foot. You can make this more challenging by taking a step in, but the action is the same. Hold on to the straps for balance. Mostly use the strength of the legs to come all the way back up. If you want to practice a more challenging version of the side lunge, step away from your anchor, step your foot into your strap, face your shoulder to the strap so you're perpendicular to your anchor. Inhale on the way down, and exhale on the way up. Again, just like with the side lunge, make sure that your heel, your knee, and your toe are all tracking in the same direction. Try to avoid letting your knee buckle inward. Between each round of side lunges, we'll take a break, step our feet wide apart, and take a wide-legged forward fold for Prasarita Padottanasana. Take your ankles to about wrist distance apart or so. Make sure your heels, your knees, and your toes are all pointing straight forward. Hinge forward, bring your hands to the ground, and relax your neck. Again, here, try to make sure that your hips don't slide too far back behind your heels. If it makes it easier to practice, you can practice with your feet and heels up against a wall to make sure you're targeting the backs of your legs in the meat of the hamstrings, not near the sitting bones. Again, we'll hold, pause, breathe. Come all the way back up, and then come back to side lunges. The final movement we're looking at begins on the back. You'll need to find a way to get your heels into your straps. Take your feet into the straps and come lie down on your back. Find your starting position by straightening your legs, making sure that your low back is in contact with the ground, the back of your head is on the ground, and your shoulders are working down the back. Work here by driving your heels down into the straps. Keep your legs straight to lift your hips up as high as you can. Feel the whole back chain engage, back of the legs, glutes, low back, the extensors, and lower all the way down. You can make this more challenging, practice a more advanced version, by keeping your hips up and dragging your heels in towards your hips as much as you can before straightening that back down. Now practice here. If you are pulling your heels in, it's not pull the heels in towards the hips while the hips stay low. The hips come up as much as they can as you drag through the movement to get the most results out of this one. After practicing here, we'll practice stretching to the back of the leg. Extend your leg through the air. Grab hold the back of the hamstring, the knee, the calves, the ankle, or grab the big toe. Feel a stretch to the whole back of the leg. Pause and breathe. Full deep breaths. We'll switch sides and practice again. So that's what's on the menu today. Blah, blah, blah. Cut. So that's what's on the menu today. If you like this class and you want to see more like it, don't forget to like and subscribe before we get to it. Otherwise, let's get started. Okay, set yourself up for squats. Feet out, hips distance apart. Lean back. Inhale on the way down. And exhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you're doing pistol squats, change legs. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest. Pause and rest in a forward fold. Step your feet out, hip distance apart. Make sure your heels, your knees, your toes are pointing forward, and hinge forward. Bend your knees as needed. Hands to the ground. Relax your neck. 5 even slow breaths here. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bend your knees, roll it slowly all the way back to standing. Shake it out. Get ready. Here we go. One more time with the squats. All right, round 2 of squats. Either both feet on the ground or balance on one leg, pistol squats. Here we go. Inhale down. Exhale up. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. If you're doing pistol squats, change legs. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Rest. Set yourself up for forward folds again. Step your feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees. Hinge forward at the hips. Rotating the hips forward as you fold. Relax your neck. Very last thing on the way down. Pause and breathe. In the forward fold for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Bend your knees, roll all of the way back up. You saw the shake. Here we go again, setting up for squats. All right, our last round of squats. Both feet on the ground, or pistol squats. Here we go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Change legs if you're doing pistol squats. Keep going. 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest. And our last time, forward fold. Set yourself up, feet hip distance apart. Roll the hips forward. As you hinge forward, imagine keeping your tailbone up as high as you can and relaxing your neck. As you come down to the ground, pause and breathe for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Stand all the way back up. Inhaling. Take a few breaths. Shake yourself out. Last time. Here we go. Squats. All right, moving on to lunges. Either hands in your straps, facing forward, or one foot into your strap, facing away from your anchor. Set yourself up. Here we go. Inhale on the way down. And exhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you have a strap on your foot, change legs. Keep going. And keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest, shake it out. Step yourself away from the straps. Get ready for practicing dancer pose. Palm up, thumb facing out. Reach your hand out and down. Grab the inside edge of your foot. Push your knee back, lift your chest up. Hand on the wall for support. Hinge forward, find balance, breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand all the way up, release, change legs. Palm up, hand out and down. Grab the inside of the foot, hinge forward. Pause and breathe. Whatever you need for balance is fine. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way up. Release. Shake yourself out. Take a few rounds of breath. Here we go. Back to lunges. All right, round 2. Set yourself up for lunges. All right, round 2. Set yourself up for lunges. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change legs. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest. And again, take a restful dancer pose. Balance on one leg. Focus on the stretch across the top of the thigh. Go as deep as you can while maintaining balance and an even, steady breath. Hand on the wall for support, or focus on your balance. Breathe for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way back up. Release. Change sides. Hold and balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way back up. Rest. Shake it out. Take a few rounds of deep breaths before coming back into lunges. And last round again. One leg in a strap, or hands on your handles. There we go. Lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If you have your feet in straps, change sides. Otherwise, lunges, keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest. Last round, rest in the dancer pose. Practicing with a strap is fine. Strap around the ankle. Hold on the hand, same hand as the foot. Give it a strap. Pause and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Change legs. Balance. Pause and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake it off. Take a few breaths. Moving on to side lunges. Step your feet out wide apart, grab your handles, or if you're practicing with one foot in the strap, set your foot in the strap. Find balance. Wherever you are, here we go. Inhale on the way down. Exhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you have both feet on the floor, keep going. If you have one foot in your strap, change sides. Keep it up. Inhale down. Exhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Step out, shake it out, rest. Step your feet wide apart. Rest in a wide-legged forward fold. Make sure your inner feet are parallel with each other. And as you hinge forward, bring your hands down to the ground. Bend your knees as much as you need to here to get the hands flat to the floor and relax your neck. Pause and breathe for 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hinge all of the way back up. Inhale, step in, shake it out. Take a few more rounds of breath. Prepare again for side lunges. All right, round 2, side lunges. Step it out. One foot in the strap, or feet out wide apart, holding onto your handles. Here we go. Inhale down. Exhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change sides if you have a foot in your strap. Keep going if you have your feet on the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Step out, shake it off, and step away from your anchor, take a wide-legged stance, rest again in a wide-legged forward fold. Make sure the feet are parallel and hinge forward. Bend your knees as needed, hands down to the ground, neck relaxed. 3, 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hinge all the way back up. Step in, shake it off. A few more rounds of breath before coming back to side lunges. All right, last round of side lunges. Feet out wide apart or one foot in your strap. Here we go. Inhale down. Exhale up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Change sides if you have a foot in your strap. Keep going if your feet are on the floor. Last round. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Rest. Step away from the straps one more time. Wide legs, hinge forward, rest in Prasarita Padottanasana. Hold for 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All the way back up. Inhale. Step in. Check it out. All right, moving on. All right, our last one. Come down to the ground. Slide your heels into your straps and come lay down on your back. As you lower down, make sure that your low back makes contact with the ground. Your shoulders are resting down the back of your head is on the floor. Either hip thrusts with the legs straight or hip thrusts and adding a curl through the hamstrings. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down. Shake it off. All right. Letting stretch. Grab hold the back of your leg, the back of your calf, or all the way up to your foot. Whatever you have, hold and breathe. Even, deep, steady breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Change sides. Straighten your leg in the air. Grab hold the back of your knee, calf, the ankle, the foot. Whatever you have, pause and breathe. Hold. Supta Padangusthasana. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake it out. Here we go. Back into it. Set your heels into your straps. Again, repeating either hip thrusts with legs straight or add a curl through the heels. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, oof, and 10. Oof, rest. Shake it off. Leg stretch again, Supta Padangusthasana. Whatever you have, ankle, calf, shin, foot. Hold on and breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Other side. Hold and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Last time. Set it up. Heels into your straps. Alright, stick with it. Do what you can. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down, rest. Last time, stretch through the back of your legs. Hold on and breathe for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Release. Change legs. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Release. Shake it off. Roll to your side. Push yourself back into a seat. All right, good job today. If you're done with practice, enjoy nice Shavasana. If you're continuing on to a different part of the series, then enjoy. Until next time.